Yeah. Yep, we are back with another stream of To the Baja. I'm here with my brother Theo Pinson and Raymond Felton.
Yo.
Got the boys in the hoodie. He coming real different today.
Yeah, you know, why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Hey, but we're going to switch it up today. We're actually going to jump right into our headlines and do our To the Baja afterwards. But first, we had a great matchup. The league, I know the league loved it. We had about 2 million people watching this game. Luka playing his old team, the Dallas Mavericks. He had a triple-double in his first game against them. How do we feel about his performance?
It was good. I think it was good for him to get that game out the way. That's not the real game, though. The real game for him emotionally is going to be when he's here in Dallas.
100%.
I know it was good. It felt good for him to get the win. It's just one of those things where, like, if I'm the Lakers, I'm looking at this game like, we missing something. And I don't think we missing a little something. We missing a lot.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, ultimately, Kyrie was great.
Oh, I was going to speak on that.
Yeah.
Kyrie was the best player on the floor
Hands down.
Tuesday night.
Hands down.
And it was he just didn't win. They just didn't win the game.
That's all that was.
I mean, PJ Washington gave him absolutely nothing. But
Amen.
if he played okay, they win that game.
Yeah.
And LeBron turned it up in the fourth quarter. But Luka did his thing, got the triple-dub. Those are things you expect. And I think it wasn't a great Luka game.
No.
You know? Like, he struggled. But at the end of the day, I know it was good for him to get the win and do what he needed, see all his guys. But you could definitely tell there's still tension there. Still a lot of tension there.
Well, when he hit one of those threes, he showed that.
Yeah.
He looked at the bench and he yelled.
Mm-hmm.
So when the game come back in Dallas, this is a game you really want to tune into.
Yeah.
That's the game you really want to see. So
Yeah.
if that game had all those views, I can only imagine what that game is going to be like when they come back to Dallas. But, you know, Kyrie, though, hey, that man is a problem.
That's a bad man.
That man is a problem. That man don't cut his beard off and everything.
Hey, he was looking real different.
Listen.
He looking real different.
I mean, he
out
got
there,
to
man.
whatever spot he wanted. He was ultra aggressive. You could tell he wanted it. Like he wanted that. He wanted that game just as much as anybody else.
Dallas is going to be scary when they get their bigs back.
Because the thing is, they were just missing shots. They didn't really even
barely
play
beat
bad.
them, and they didn't have AD
Yeah.
or Lively or
Gafford.
Gafford.
They only had Dwight.
Yeah.
Come on.
And Dwight just got back. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro, like if I'm anyone,
And if
I'm
Klay
happy if
Thompson-
I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. You should be ecstatic.
Man, listen. And if
You
Klay
shouldn't-
Thompson,
If you just make shots, oh my God.
if he start doing that,
20.
hey, listen, it's a problem.
He
It's
started
an
getting
issue.
20.
It's a problem.
It's a real issue.
problem.
Bro, do you understand? I don't think people are really understanding how deep the Dallas Mavericks are.
They'll find out when they get back healthy.
No.
Caleb Martin's not even playing.
That's what I'm
People
saying.
forget Caleb Martin's there.
Man,
Yeah,
he's
he
a
ain't played
winner.
yet.
He's another dude that's been on winning programs.
And he's a
and
dog.
played in the playoffs.
You think you miss Derrick Jones? This is a better Derrick Jones because he can shoot it, can guard, can jump, can do everything you need. You thought Derrick Jones was doing? He can do better because he can shoot that three.
And he can put on the floor.
And he can put on the floor and make plays. You got Max Christie cooking.
Have a good year.
Spencer Dinwiddie, you don't like. He gives you what you need him to do that night. And you got Kai being ultra aggressive like that. It's a scary team. And Dante Exum, he's solid.
Man, Dante X is a big pickup that they got back, bro. Watch. Watch. I can't wait.
And it's my thing.
I can't wait till they get healthy.
PJ not going to play that bad again.
No.
So it's
No.
like,
And that's the thing. And you got to understand, PJ's playing the 5.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, take advantage. And those are new situations for him. He's like, I could take this dude every single time I got the ball. So he's having to find the nuances of when to go, when not to go. And he's going to figure that out. But I'm telling you, bro, it's not about moral victories. It's not at all. But if you look at that game as a Dallas Mavericks fan, as a Dallas Mavericks guy who, like, I fuck with the Dallas Mavericks. I'll fuck with everybody over there. And the thing is, watching that, you got to be encouraged.
100%.
You got to be encouraged. You got to be, we good.
Bro, and
We're fine.
And I'm also not too worried if, say, we get that A spot. I'm not really too worried about seeing OKC first round.
That's the thing. If you are, you might want to see them first round.
That's what I'm saying. If you can get past that first round,
you might want to see those two teams first round because then you're fresh, trying to get it. Because the thing is, they're young, so they're still going to have a little bit of energy. Knock them out, then you can slow play this thing on.
then you probably getting like a who next, like the winner.
This is the biggest thing with the Mavs, and Ray, you could speak to this. When you have a team that can play multiple ways, it's dangerous, bro. Like in the playoffs, they can go this way. They can go PJ at the 5. They done it before.
Yeah.
They can play so many ways.
But you ain't gonna have to do that.
You don't have to, because then you can put AD at the 5. That's it. Oh, you can put Gafford at the 5. Shit, we got Lively too.
Put him at the 5.
I don't know nothing. What other team is that big?
Cleveland and OKC.
Yeah.
Cleveland and OKC. Only dudes who got 2 footers.
Yeah.
And Cleveland only got 2.
Minnesota do too.
Yeah.
Guys, what you call it?
Yeah.
I'm talking about effective.
Effective
yeah.
fives, yeah.
I mean, guys that you could count on.
There you go. Effective
Guys that
fives.
you could count on every single
shoot.
night. Bro.
And the Mavericks got 3 options at that one spot.
Come on, bro.
3 5s.
And I'm telling y'all right now, and he don't play a lot, and we've noticed, Jaden Hardy don't play. And he'll walk in.
Bucket.
He'll get you 15 at any
He can
moment.
get you 15 at any moment.
Yeah.
They're deep, bro.
Yeah.
They're a deep basketball team. They're a team that I promise you, if you talk to any team in the playoffs, the Mavericks be the number 1 team you don't want to play. And they're healthy.
Oh my
They're the
goodness.
number 1 team you do not want to play.
Because you got 2 experienced superstars. You
You
got
got-
AD and Kyrie, both
Listen, bro.
experienced deep playoff runs.
It's just-
Champions.
There you go.
Champions.
But I'm saying,
But I'm
go a
saying
little,
even-
further than that.
Oh, yeah, but I'm
actually
saying-
won.
I'm saying even year after year, though, you know they're going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's like,
bruh, but I'm going to be honest, though. The Lakers are a couple pieces away.
They need a big.
They just need a big.
I'm serious. Their guard play, shh,
They good.
They straight.
yeah.
Y'all
They
are
straight.
fine.
They're straight.
That is
They
someone
need-
who can.
They
I'm
need a
telling you
big.
right now,
If they had a big, the Lakers might be.
they might be in trouble.
They need a
might be
big.
the
might-
team. They
they
might
might-
be the team to win.
Yeah.
Like for real.
I think they need a big and someone to guard the perimeter. They get those 2 things.
LeBron hasn't been able to do what he's doing right now. The championship year, it was 2020 they won it in the bubble, right?
Yeah.
Other than that one, he hasn't been able to do what he's doing right now. Bro, I think he had 9 points going into the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
He had energy in the 4th. Because he don't got to make all the play. He don't have to make all the passes. Like, that's what's making them that's going to make them so special, bruh. If they get a big,
What you got to think about? He had Rondo on that team.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Rondo.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You know what I'm saying? Somebody he trusted at that point. Somebody he trusted to be like, all right, you run this
play.
team. You take control.
and
you know what I'm
and
saying?
timing is everything.
Yeah.
Timing is everything.
Austin Reeves, third year, right? 3rd year, huh?
Third
This
or
is
fourth.
4th. This is 4th, I believe.
I think it's 4th.
4th year in the league,
Yeah.
established, understand it, been in the fight, been in the
He
playoffs.
gets better every year.
Gets better every year. And then you just add Luka Doncic.
You really just need a big.
Them two together when LeBron leave is gonna be a problem.
We
I
gonna
like them
have
two
a
together.
segment about it later, but my early what I think they need to do is probably get someone like a Nas Reed.
Man, he's up this year.
He is.
He opted out of his contract.
When I tell you he about to get a
Bag.
bag,
The man averaging 20-something as a starter. Why would you start Rudy Gobert when he comes back? I don't mean to get off topic. Why would you start him?
Hey, bro, look, because you paying him so
I
much.
don't care.
I know you. I know. It's not. But you shouldn't
I'm
start
trying to
him.
win.
You shouldn't start him.
I've said
when
this multiple
If
times.
you offload him, how you gonna do that if you're not starting though?
Hey, listen,
I don't know.
I'm doing exactly what Brooklyn did with. The problem is they just extended him last summer.
That's the part that's
Extended who?
Rudy.
They gave him another extension.
Yes.
Yes.
You remember they gave him 130.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they chose him over Cat.
I know Nas.
They
leaving.
chose. He gotta go.
Yeah, he's out of there now. If they just gave him an extension. I'm
Extension.
Out of
He
here.
gotta go.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Unless you take that
Yeah.
extension back and give it to me, I'm going.
Exactly. Exactly.
I know
That's the only way that's gonna work, bro.
I know that boy Ant pissed.
Bro,
I know that boy Ant pissed.
because you gotta play him.
You had it made.
You have to play him.
You definitely just choose Cat and Nas over, bro. And you can figure out the rest of the
You can
defensive pieces.
figure out the rest, bro.
You can figure out the rest.
You'd
Because
have
Nas
been fine.
not
You'd
bad
have been fine
either
with
at
Nas
defense.
and Cat.
That's
what I'm saying.
Nas
just
not bad
just
at
keep
defense.
Nas and Cat.
Yeah.
Bro. But nobody wanted Rudy. So that's
really what it
down
came
to.
down to.
They shouldn't have gave no extension. Of course, nobody ain't gonna want him.
Huh? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying. So you making for sure this man gonna stay here and nobody wants him.
Man, management they must have been.
That's why they got new management. over there
he
now.
must got something on them, boy. But
I would have been so mad if I'm the new management, dog. You'd be like, bro, what are we doing? Look what we got to
Also-
work with now.
also the Mavs. So I think this is the funniest graphic ever. But they said the Mavs had an issue with Luka's taste for beer and hookah.
Uh-huh.
Do we? I wish we had the graphic, bro. And it's literally just a graphic of him holding that beer.
Yeah, I was on a team when he went to the hookah and listen, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all, man. That shit don't mean nothing.
It
don't,
don't mean
bro.
nothing.
Like if y'all understood what guys do on their free time,
Hey, bro,
y'all would be like, you can't pay no damn body.
that's what I'm saying, bro. But this is
Bruh, you go to New York, you go to LA, you go to Miami.
Houston.
Those are washes. Houston, like you're tossing the ball up and see what happens. Dudes are getting it in. You know what I'm saying? They out, bruh. Like that is what it is. And they're on this guy. I truly don't believe people from the Mavs are still talking about it. These are people just still continuously trying to make headlines.
That's it.
Continuously trying to make something out of nothing.
Facts.
It is what it is.
I don't even think it was that much said about it. I think it was just the narrative because they got footage of OG Finley, Mike Finley taking the witch card out of his hand.
We can find pictures of every single superstar sauced up in the club. They got pictures of Dirk sauced in the club as Dirk.
Because he's
It's
having
Dirk.
fun.
That's what I'm
part
saying.
of
Like,
life.
it's Dirk,
We
bro.
play 82 games in a season. Like, we deal with a lot of stress. Everybody be like, oh, y'all make so much money, though. So fucking what? We deserve that money.
Exactly, bro. Like
The all the pain we put our body through and the games we play and everything we do, everything that we endure, we allowed to go have a drink. And I don't drink.
Bro. As long as you
Never have.
As long as you're not making bad press for the team, bro, you being smart about it. Like, what's
As long as you're not drinking and driving, you're not doing
Yeah, it's
stupid
like,
stuff,
we're not doing nothing
or
stupid
putting
that's gonna be-
other people
yeah.
in harm and yourself, then go enjoy yourself,
Guys.
and be ready to play the next night.
guys, these guys are ultimate professionals. When it gets time to buckle down, playoff time, they're gonna do what they need to do. And these guys, we can't do what we do without taking care of our body, right? You go out, guess what you do? You go to the sauna, you go steam room, you do what you need to do to get your body back ready to play at the highest level. Everyone is talking all this shit. I promise you can't do what we do. You can't do it. There's a reason Luka's great.
That's why they talking.
Luka is one of the best athletes I have ever met. For him I don't give a fuck if he is 280.
Yeah. 280 is crazy though.
240, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
The fact that he's doing what he's doing at that size,
averaging 30.
come on, bruh. Like, that's special. It didn't fit in Dallas. They didn't see the vision. They didn't think it was sustainable. That's their opinion. They made a move. That's what they thought was best for the team.
Yeah.
It is what it is. The Lakers, we need to make a move. LeBron is almost out the way. This will be the best chance we will ever get to get someone as close to LeBron James in a Lakers uniform. You had to make it. You had to get it done.
Yeah.
I don't care if even if the Lakers were like top 3, and I think they were still top 6 in the league at this point. Just even if they had you had to make this trade.
Oh yeah, it's for the future.
Why had to?
Why wouldn't you?
You had to.
Adam Silver gonna call and be like, "Why didn't you do that?"
This is the best move for the NBA in a long time. Putting Luka Doncic in a Laker jersey is going to make viewership skyrocket.
It's one of the best moves since CP went to the Clippers.
Yes, bruh.
I mean, 3 million people
Lob
watched
City.
the game,
They
bro.
started calling Lob City.
On a Tuesday night, 3 million people was watching.
He just spared us 2 more years with LeBron James still in the league.
And doing it at a high level because he's not tired.
Because he can play another
Understand that. Like, because there's gonna be a big adjustment in the NBA when LeBron James is gone. And people need to understand that shit.
Yeah.
When he's gone, there's gonna be a huge adjustment. And it's gonna be fucking weird. And now he done spared us 2 more years because LD is gonna take a lot of stress off that man. You see, watch LeBron next game, how he just over there chilling now.
Well, what people don't understand is LeBron does more than what he do on the court.
Oh God.
The stuff that he does, that he do off the court for the players.
Bro, he's the president.
For the players. Like, a lot of people don't understand that. So like you said, when he leaves, it's going to be a lot of shit change. It's gonna be a lot of stuff change. I'm just gonna be honest. You'll see. Yeah. And everybody who's listening, you'll see what I'm talking about when it happens.
And it'll never be as big of an effect on the sport than we've ever seen. Like,
not on and off the court, no.
Like, it's not gonna be like, even when Brady left the NFL, it's not gonna be the same. Like, it's not gonna be the same.
Do you see how hard the NBA is trying to find the face right now?
Yes.
They're trying so hard. Because right now, everyone knows, okay, if anything happens in the NBA, everybody automatically thinks, okay, Bron definitely knew about it.
That's true.
He definitely has some. They're calling the nigga.
Asked him.
They're calling him at some point, yo, Bron, what you think about this, bruh? And ultimately, they're not gonna give him all power, but he knows just about everything.
Do you remember the bubble story where they was like,
Come on,
all
bro.
the players made up and they all was like, look, whatever Bron say, we gonna do.
Listen,
He's the leader.
Everyone said, like, whatever Bron say, we gonna do it.
He's
It's
the
crazy.
leader. They know that. They understand that. And it ain't no ego thing. Because there's a
LeBron
lot of dudes
James.
in there that was
Was you in the bubble?
making 300, 200 million.
you ain't go to bubble.
Yeah.
You was retired by then?
Yeah, I retired.
Oh, you was 18? Oh shit, I feel like I don't know why I thought you was there. It's definitely gonna help the NBA. I mean, like I said, Luka being there is tremendous for the NBA.
Yeah, they needed
Tremendous. Fuck no.
Nah.
The face?
Hell no. And I'm only saying
I can't say phase,
hell
but-
no because LeBron was still here.
Yeah.
LeBron has always been the face.
He was the poster boy.
As long
though.
as LeBron in the league,
LeBron is everyone. Like,
He was the poster boy.
Jokic just won how many MVPs in a row? 3.
Jokic is the best
Almost.
player of my.
He's the best player in the world
my
for 2 to 3
generation.
years in a row, and he's never been scratched the surface of the face of the NBA. Until LeBron is gone,
He don't
he's-
even have his own shoe.
You know what I'm saying?
Think about that.
That's crazy.
Think about that.
I feel.
Oh no, Steph he was definitely the poster boy of the league for that period of time when he was in Golden State for a long time. But to say he was the face, LeBron was always the face.
The big for the Knicks last night that started.
Yeah.
The big that started for the Knicks last night towards meniscus.
In his first start. Dang.
That's
Hey,
another
bro.
big gone.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, but
Feel
speaking,
bad for my Knicks.
what's his name?
I don't know.
Some foreign name.
Yeah. some foreign. Yeah.
Who?
Oh, they're cooked. We don't even know who that is.
They're good. He was athletic as fuck. He can move. I give him
they're
that.
cooked. But hey, speaking of players like and what they do in their own time, let's get to podcasting. Let's get to the podcasting. I know. Oh yeah, see, let's just run a.
Fellas, it's no secret. This season is up to this point, man. It hasn't been what we envisioned. I know my goal when I first signed with Philadelphia was to bring a championship to these amazing fans here. I still remain positive about that, and that is still the case and where I'm coming from. With that being said, though, I want to let the Podcast P family know that after today's episode with Dwight, I plan to take a break from the pod just to focus on getting my body right, getting mentally right, and, help this squad make a push towards our goal to finish the season out, give ourselves a chance to be in contentions to compete for a championship. I won't front. The desire to get back to shooting in person with my guys as well is the forefront of, this hiatus as well. I look forward to us 3 being back together and doing this as we once started this. So we'll be back on that note. Be sure to lock in with us because we got some big things in store in our future. In the meantime, y'all be easy. From Podcast P, love and peace.
Don't give a fucking shout out. Run your race. Go subscribe.
Yeah. No promotion. No free promotion.
No free promotion.
But yeah, so we see that Podcast P is going to take a break. We've been said that we felt like he had other issues going on off the court that was affecting his play, which is probably mental, maybe a lingering injury. Do we think this was an appropriate response for the situation they have in Philly?
No. I think I hate that he did it. I really hate that he stopped because you're giving you doing something on your free time. You're giving something that you clearly enjoy doing it because you're still doing it.
Yeah.
People enjoy it. Too much credit. I think it's because he's in Philly. Philly fans are probably giving him a fucking hard ass time because he's doing it. They're terrible right now.
Kids, low-key.
I just it's ebbs and flows of this shit, right? I respect him more for still doing it and still giving everybody what they want to see every week. Don't pay attention to the other shit, right? Dre did it, and he was kicking niggas in the balls. He was punching people.
And was telling us
stepping on people and stuff, and was still having the podcast, right?
Yeah.
Talking about it and still holding his own. My thing is, he's not playing well. Cool. Ray, and you could talk to this more than I can, and I understand. I played in league too, but you've had way more years. I don't think people understand how much free time.
Yeah.
Like there's so much free time that we have that people just do not understand.
Man, do what you want to do. How about that? If you want to do a podcast, if you want to go have another job, if you want to, go do what you want to do. As long as you come out there and do your job on that court. And all it is, PG is just having a rough season this year. Yep. And honestly, me playing with PG in OKC for 2 years, I think it's just he's not healthy and he's still trying to play through it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him. I feel like he's not healthy. And he's just still trying to play basketball, and he's not. So that's a part of him saying, I'm going to go take care of my body, get myself prepared to play. It ain't got nothing to do with no podcast. It ain't got nothing to do with it at all, man. Right. And for me, P, to you, do your podcast, bro.
Right. If it was you when you were playing,
yeah,
and you were doing a podcast or any business venture that was making you money, if your team was struggling, you were struggling, what would be your approach? Would you have a similar approach would you evaluate the things you're doing off court to find a solution, or what would you? I
would, but I wouldn't make that as an excuse. Like I would evaluate it and see if it is causing me a problem, but I don't think I would stop it. Now, when playoffs come, if we're a playoff team, then it's time.
Different.
Then it's time to lock in. Yeah, and everybody knows that. There ain't no going out. You kind of leave social media alone. You do all that stuff. You lock in the playoffs. But during the season, like Theo just said, like we have so much time, bro. So much time on your hands to do nothing. So it's like
let me let you understand. Like, do y'all think he's doing it right before the fucking game? Like let's honestly think about this, right? He's either doing it the night before. What are you doing? Nothing.
Yeah.
Or you pick a time where you got 2 days in between the game, and you do it on that night before the day before the game, and you do it then.
Yeah.
That's like, it's really not a huge deal, bro. Like you would rather someone be doing podcasts than them doing some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it can easily be that.
He could easily be in the streets.
You know what I'm saying? Because he could get a PJ and go to Vegas. He could get a PJ and go to Miami. Be like, well, I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, he right there in New York.
The worst thing for anybody with money, the worst thing for NBA guys, the worst thing for NFL guys, the worst thing for MLB guys is to be bored. I'm telling you that right now. Do not have an NBA nigga bored. You just start doing shit.
Having healthy hobbies. But speaking of another player's podcast, let's roll what Kendrick Perkins said.
Paul George is not the only person that should be, taking a break from podcasting during the basketball season. I feel like Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart as well need to take a break, because if you're trying to go out there and honestly compete for an NBA championship, that should be your only goal. Anything else outside of that is a distraction. right? I wish I would have walked in the 2008 locker room talking about our podcast and through the season or anybody else. It would have been smoke and furniture moving around there. So, again, guys need to keep the main thing. And when you have an opportunity to win a championship, keep the main thing. Everything else could wait.
Okay, are you?
You know what's funny about that? He talked about the 2018, but what do the other two niggas on that 2018 have right now? A podcast.
All I'm saying is, bro, Kendrick Perkins has killed so many relationships. He has killed so many, like, he has no I don't know who respects him in the league. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know. I don't fucking respect him because it's flat out bullshit. You weren't talking this shit when the Knicks were number 2 in the East, when they were balling. You know what I'm saying? He knows ebbs and flows of the league. I would respect everybody more. Like, if they came out with like, hey, listen, for the playoffs, we're going to chill because we're going to lock in, right? I'm cool with that. Everything else, I just don't understand, bro. It's not that big of a fucking deal.
Man, what furniture he moving? And what locker room?
Hey.
2008 locker room. What you gonna tell KG and Paul Pierce
If they wanted to go podcast.
What you telling Doe? What you telling Ron Doe? They gonna cuss you, man.
If Tony Allen wanted to start a podcast,
TA.
That's
He
what
came in
I'm
there and
like.
told TA what? Man, TA looked at
That's
that
why
dude
I'm
and said,
like-
man, you better
I'm
go
like-
home. Better go home, man. Come on, bro.
it makes no sense, bro. It's super corny. Like, at the end of the day,
And I rock with Perk, man. But Perk, that team, you talking about you gonna be moving furniture around? Come on, Perk. Use the little homie to them, man.
that's what I'm saying.
Use a little homie to them.
I mean, keep it
like,
a buck
granted,
on any team he going on. He not
I'm
going
just
to the
saying,
superstar of the
like,
team.
listen,
and telling them that.
Perk, we all know Perk was the physical guy who was the
bro.
tough
Yeah.
guy who beat people up, be physical.
Yeah.
But you going in the locker room and telling these dudes, hey man, we gonna fight if y'all don't turn off your
You gonna kill
podcast.
Katie
Come
and
on,
Russ
man.
that?
Like, stop, man.
Come on, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like Daniel Gafford or Dwight Powell going in the locker room and be like, hey, look, bro, if y'all don't lock in, I'm gonna start flipping furniture in this motherfucker. What?
They're good. You're also good
You're
people.
good
though.
guys.
Yes, they're good.
Like, Kendrick, you're a good dude, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, you just you do your job. My thing is, you come to work. You do. Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, they play hard every single night.
So they play 40 minutes a night,
How can
bro.
you even name them two?
They
Out
play
of all
40
that.
minutes a night.
How do you name two of the
Look
guys?
at Josh Hart minutes.
They play 40 minutes a night, bro. 45
How do you
for
name?
Josh.
How do you name two of the guys that play maybe the most? Not even maybe the most minutes in the NBA. Produce probably the most in the NBA because of how many minutes they play and what they're asked to do. That they need to stop what they're doing in their spare time.
Jalen Brunson was an all-star starter
Do people forget, like, Michael Jordan used to play 2 rounds of golf every day?
every day.
Every day. Like,
You better stop that.
do y'all
golf
know
shit,
how
Jordan.
much 2 rounds of golf
You better
is?
stop fucking playing golf,
Jordan playing.
MJ, stop playing fucking golf. Lock in on this championship.
He playing golf against the dudes he about to go play against.
But that's also why they were mad
On the golf
whenever
court, tell him I'm gonna kick your ass tonight.
they were. That's insane.
That's crazy.
2 top 10
Minutes.
on the same team.
Stop that podcasting, JB. You had 34 last night.
What?
Josh Hart, man, stop all that damn podcast. You had 7 points and 17 rebounds last night
In 40 minutes.
in
41
39 minutes. Jalen, you did that in 36 minutes. Stop doing all that podcasting shit, bruh. Y'all gotta lock in.
Bro.
Y'all gotta lock in, bruh.
Bro.
Fuck all that. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, bruh.
Bro, yeah.
Love the material. Keep doing your thing. If that's what you want to do it. Keep producing on the court. Don't let nobody tell you need to stop doing anything because at the end of the day, if you coming on the court and you producing, I don't think anyone said anything to James Harden his MVP year when he was averaging 60 points and he got the Warriors up
Damn.
out of there coming from Vegas the night before.
I'd see James Harden in the club.
They
and
say
he go
anything to
hit
him?
50.
I don't think so.
I'd see
Fuck up
James
outta
Harden
here,
in
bro.
the club, bro. And he go drop 50
Bro,
the
this
next day.
shit's crazy, bro.
I don't think no one actually cares.
It-
I don't think anybody cares.
This is it's getting ridiculous, bro.
Man.
Like, I understand y'all want to hold people accountable, but like, there are no one wants to play better and do more for their team than Paul George. He wants to play better. He just got to go do it. it's more, like you said, Ray, it's more than his fucking podcast right now.
No one
It has to be.
No one thinks he's not trying. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the funny
It's
part
more
about
than
it.
this podcast.
Is either he's not healthy or he got something else going on.
I think it's a mixture of both.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying.
That's okay.
But
That's life.
It's life, bruh. But this all comes from the pressure of everyone's. You got it. That's the one thing they can go to him about. Like, well, it might be your pocket. So if he stopped podcast, he's still playing like ass. What you gonna say then?
Then what?
I mean, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yep.
Might make this
Shit,
bread
bro.
on the side. Shit.
I mean, that could be his one. That could be his one release.
Man,
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
you're
you
not
can't do
gonna
the
go
thing you
all
happy.
You're not gonna go your whole career and not have a bad season. And what's a bad season? What is he averaging?
He having a bad season.
He having a bad season.
I mean, for P, yeah,
Not 20.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
this is for. I mean, those are career numbers for some people.
Those are like career numbers for people. Hey, listen, I didn't have that.
I'm just saying.
Did Perk average 16?
I'm sorry. Hey, shout out
I'm
Perk,
not
man.
even commenting.
Shout out Perk, man. Hey, no, but speaking of superstars and their personal, you said what?
What team was that?
10? Oh,
That's why they lost. Move on.
Hey man,
Too many shots.
Speaking of the
many
Celtics,
fucking
speaking of the Celtics, man, Jayson Tatum, he was talking about his accomplishments in the NBA, and someone asked him like, how does he feel about it, and he just said, I don't feel like I'm appreciated. Yeah, read it right there. He didn't feel like he's appreciated. If you look at things he's accomplished at 26 compared to others like, say, Jordan, he actually has a comparable career. He just feels he's like very unappreciated by the sports media, I guess.
It's 1,000% true. He is completely disrespected. He is complete. It's to the point like, is he underrated?
He just won a championship.
Like you feel like he's kind of like the man went to the Eastern Conference Finals against LeBron James his rookie year.
It took it to 7
And
games.
went toe to toe.
Took it to 7 games.
Been to the finals twice. Won one, lost one. Been to the Eastern Conference Finals. I don't know how many, damn near every year at this point. I mean, he's 100%. He's 100% disrespected. He's done a lot. He's 26.
I didn't realize he was still that young.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy. He's really 26 years old, bro.
Bro, he's not even in his prime.
That's
what's scary.
and I'm not even
Did you see him drop Cade last night?
I'm not even a Tatum fan,
Shout out
but
my
he
man
is
Cade, though.
disrespected. Though.
He's disrespected,
He's
bro.
disrespected, like-
They penalized this man because he went to a good situation, right?
Yeah.
So why did we not penalize Tim Duncan?
Yeah.
Tim Duncan went to a great situation, right?
Great situation.
He went to a situation with David Robinson, learned from a great. Coach Pop, unbelievable coach.
Then y'all drafted Tony Parker.
You draft Tony Parker, you got Manu Ginobili, you put Boris Diaw over there. You put a great core around Tim Duncan, and they start winning. So, but when Jayson Tatum does it, he's getting spoon-fed. It's a really weird dynamic here. Really weird dynamic.
Well, you're going to get your flowers from us, Jace.
For sure.
You're going to get your flowers from us.
The thing about it is, it's not like Boston created a super team just around him. They drafted most of these players.
They drafted
They did.
Jaylen Brown.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
They drafted Jayson Tatum.
You
They
got
drafted
Peyton
Marcus
Pritchard.
Smart. They drafted Marcus Smart. Peyton Pritchard.
Yeah.
They drafted Sam Hauser. Sam Hauser was a two-way. I was with Sam Hauser when he was a two-way. And they were working on him to be, they knew he was a rotation guy because he could shoot the piss out the ball. And then, as a GM, you make moves
To get people in
to
there.
get in that court. Grant Williams, great part of that. Rob Williams, drafted. Grant Williams, drafted. You built the culture there, and now you see what you got, and you change things up. Be like, okay, this wasn't, we got to tweak this. Okay, you gonna give me Drew Holiday? Oh, okay.
Derek White?
Bet. Oh, and now sleeper trade.
Man.
Sleeper trade.
Al Horford?
Oh, you gonna give me Al Horford back? Oh, bet. Appreciate you.
easy.
Thank you. Porzingis? I appreciate you. Like I said, they done things the right way in Boston. They built a great team, great culture, and you can't penalize the man for having a good team. At the end of the day, Jordan and Pippen were together the whole career, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
It's not like
Exactly.
he's not the number one option on this
Yeah.
team. Like, that's a part. Like, I'd understand if it was like someone a number 2 talking crazy. Like
Every
Luka
team
Modric,
in the
but
league is
he's the
when
best
they
player.
scout report is about Jayson
Jayson
Tatum.
Yeah.
Ever since Kyrie Irving has not been there, he's been the guy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I don't know what not being first team All NBA is not elevating. But that's the issue with media nowadays. We get so accustomed to the norm.
It's like-
and we it's not even that. People want people to be selfish. Jayson Tatum could go get MVP if he wanted to.
yeah,
He don't have to. He's like, I'd rather go get this chip than worry about this damn MVP. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all could have all this other shit. Because at the end of the day, the Boston Celtics are made to win a lot of games and win an NBA championship.
Every year.
They're not made for him. The Denver Nuggets, I swear they wish they could switch with the Boston Celtics and they don't got to run Jokic to the ground.
yeah.
They can't get Jokic out the game. They can't take him out the game.
Yeah.
And those are two different situations, and that's why you don't respect them. That people don't respect him because he doesn't have to do too much. But that's okay. Jayson Tatum understands that. That's why I got respect for him because he puts his pride aside. Like, hey, listen, it's the team before me. I'm gonna get my numbers. I know that. I'm the guy, but I don't gotta go out there and do the most.
He don't. He can.
Oh, and can easily.
Because, like, I mean, something Honk said before we started, he was like, bro, they probably don't care about the regular season for real. Like, they know what it takes to win a championship. They're going to save their energy for that.
Listen, bro. This team has figured it out. They just won a chip last year. Drew Holiday has been through this. He got 2 chips. Derek White, pro. Al Horford, pro. Porzingis, just stay healthy. And you got JT and Jaylen Brown. They've been there. Bro. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Who would not want to be on that team? I bet you any other superstar would love to switch with Jayson Tatum
Yeah.
and take a lesser role.
Any day.
He's still getting paid.
And still, oh my God.
Oh, paid.
Still get like the
I
second
think
highest.
he's the highest
I
paid
think
in
he
the
is the
league.
highest.
300.
Yeah,
something.
315, 314. He took a meal, yes, so he can match his area code.
Oh, okay.
And his homeboy the second highest paid.
Yeah,
And they still figured it out.
yeah.
That's crazy.
You penalized because you're winning. That's insane.
Penalized me with 314.
Oh, per
Oh,
year.
because he signed the he signed the extender.
But type. But as far as team dynamics go, we talking about a great one with the Celtics, but going over to the Suns, an anonymous NBA executive said that the Suns look like they cannot stand to be next to each other, and that is their issue. Reported, yeah.
I'm gonna put this in a perspective that I can relate to. I think they all like each other. I don't think this has anything to do with not liking each other.
Yeah.
My second year with Dallas, we had just come off a Western Conference Finals run. We added some new pieces. We had a little bit of different team, and we didn't have the same result on the court, right? You would think the same thing of that team. You'd be like, what happened? You got Kyrie Irving. You got Luka Doncic. How is this team not winning and not gelling? What is the issue here? You're just not winning. It just ain't working. That don't got nothing to do with them not liking each other. Sometimes the shit just don't work.
Just don't work.
That's just what it comes down to. And I don't know what to tell you. That team just does not work.
I'm going to tell you,
Hey.
KD is out of there.
Sayonara.
This summer, he is gone.
I genuinely think him and all three, everyone, they're boys. I was just saying, bro, but when you're a competitor and you're just looking around like these guys, I can't compete
Anybody
with these
get
guys.
frustrated just losing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's like
And KD, he's shooting over 50%.
He's having almost a career year.
That's crazy.
He's having like almost a career
That's
year.
what I'm saying. It's crazy.
And they're not going to do anything.
He wants to get out of there.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, he's up in years, and let's be honest, he got a few years left. You know, he wants to win on his way out.
I
don't
can
blame him.
respect KD though because he's not been a diva about it. He's not
Exactly. He's
being
just
a pro about
hooping.
it.
He's
He
like,
just
man,
hooping.
I'm-
He
like,
love
look,
to hoop.
He was like,
It
look,
is
bro,
what it
don't
is.
trade me. I ain't trying to bring no distraction this year. Let me just play my year out. I'm professional. I do like I enjoy the guys. So I'm saying like it's weird because he likes his guys there. It's not like he's like
He talked about it on a Draymond Green show,
yeah.
and he was just like, I didn't want to get traded mid-season because it's like you're gonna have to give up a lot to get me, and our team's gonna be like, all right, what is that dynamic gonna look like? Like this is a panic move. This is we got to give up so much for this to get him right. So it just didn't make sense at the moment because you're just making a move to like for what at that point. Really, in the summer, you got time to really hone down and be like, okay, we got this, this, and this.
got time to bring him to Dallas.
We got
Hey, we're gonna get there though. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But I just thought it was pretty interesting for
I
them
will
to
be
say
a
something like
motherfucking
that.
season ticket holder. I'll
Hey.
tell you that.
Hey, now, but speaking
I
of
will be a season ticket holder.
another team playing, also, do we want to do Detroit? Yeah, we still gonna do Detroit.
We got to.
Speaking of another team that's making the trend in the right direction, not the wrong. The Suns. I mean, not the Suns. The Pistons have won 8 straight games. though.
Okay.
It was
Don't get
7.
twisted.
Just won 8 last night.
Don't get it twisted.
Like, what do we think their X factor is right now? Because they have the talent, but they're putting it together this year, and I don't think anyone expected them to put
They
together.
play hard. They believe in the system, and they got a guy that they all believe in. You gotta have that guy that's like, okay, he's our leader. We know we go as far as you go, and Cade Cunningham is a dog.
Dog.
Shout out Dallas, Texas.
When you got a dog, you gotta match that energy.
Hey,
You have to match that energy, and they all do it. Because I tell you, they got a bodyguard out there, Isaiah Stewart. They got a really good young big, Durant.
yeah,
You got a walking sniper, Malik Beasley.
Beasley.
Man.
You got a guy who can also fill it up when if he gets it going, Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway,
You got a guy who's scored and done it at a high level for a long time, Tobias Harris. I mean, you just got a lot of pieces.
And they still got another young piece who hurt.
And they got a young piece who not even there.
And they still got the Thompson twin who
Ivy.
And a
locks up.
I mean, bro, I think it's a SAR. I think that one's a SAR.
I saw. Yeah.
A SAR locks up.
Locks up.
And he been playing almost just as good as his brother.
No,
Not
no.
on. You don't think so?
No. Hell no.
No, we're not gonna go that far.
Yeah.
I
He's
said
playing well.
almost. I said almost. I didn't say he's playing as good.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say
You
almost.
think almost?
Listen,
What's up?
I'm gonna tell you right now. You trade some of them. You go get somebody. Because this is my thing. I think you use that for a Kawhi situation. Like if you could go get a Kawhi or not Kawhi.
No, I know what you
Leonard,
mean. I know what you mean.
A caliber of that, I would do it.
Ooh, Who you get?
Giannis.
Katie.
Giannis.
Might go get Giannis.
I go get Giannis because he ain't gonna be happy if they don't win.
Yeah.
I'll say KD.
With all those people,
I say
KD,
Giannis.
Cade?
I say Giannis because he don't really do.
I say
and Cam-
Giannis.
KD and Cade kind of do the same thing. They need
Yeah.
the ball in their hand to score and this and that. Giannis, you can just
Yeah.
get the ball Giannis anywhere.
Let's plug and play. Let's plug and play.
Ooh.
No, KD is plug and
No,
play. I just don't
we- yeah.
I don't see that working. I don't know what the difference is of that Detroit stud. Because if Detroit's in the West, they get smoked.
You imagine big fella with Giannis at the 4?
Oh.
Telling you. That's a team.
Nah, I see
That's a
it.
team.
I see the vision.
That's a team.
So, I mean, are we seeing this team as a serious team in the East?
Yes.
If they play the Knicks in trouble.
Yeah, serious team.
I think they. I think they're better
That's
than the Knicks
that's
right
the way
now.
it's lining up right now. The Knicks gonna have to drop a lot, and the Pistons are gonna have to drop a lot of games. Those two teams are in the making to play each other. That's not good.
Because where's Detroit right now? Like 6?
They 6.
Actually, Detroit can get higher.
Man, Detroit is
Detroit might get to that 4th spot.
Indiana's 33-24. Milwaukee's 32-25. Detroit's 33-26.
okay.
They right there.
That's what I'm saying.
They're a game back from the fourth seed.
Detroit is balling, bro. Detroit is
That's what I'm
scary.
saying, bro. Like
It's a scary team.
I wouldn't want to see them. Cade hooping. They got some good vets too. They're deep.
They got the Nuggets, they got the Nets, they got the Jazz, they got the Clippers, they got the Warriors, Portland, Wizards twice,
Oh, yeah, they gonna win some games.
OKC, Pelicans, Heat, Mavericks, Pelicans, Spurs, Cavs, Timberwolves, OKC, Toronto, Grizzlies, Sac, Knicks, Bucks twice to end the year. Listen, I'm telling you right now, they got a chance.
They got a chance to get to that 4th.
They got a chance. They got enough Cooper flag tanking teams
Yeah.
where they could run.
And a lot of those games were 50-50 games. So I like them. In
yeah, they got a
lot
bunch of tank for Coops, take for Ace, take for Dial.
Ooh,
I like that low key.
Bam at the 4. Ooh,
I like that. I like that.
ooh.
He got the shooters too. You got the shooters to make that work. I like that.
I'll tell you this: if Miami do that, they're gonna be so bad. They're gonna be so fucking bad. Pistons are for real though.
But the Pistons got the pieces to
get
get back.
Tobias for Bam.
You
Because
got to get some picks.
Tobias getting some bread.
Yeah,
True,
Tobias
but
gets-
you got to trade him, Ivy, and probably some picks too.
Yeah, IVL.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I think that make it work. And you
Man.
still have a lot left if you do that too. So yeah,
I like the Pistons, bro.
I like them.
I'm excited for this playoffs, bro. I'm
Hey.
excited for these playoffs.
Playoffs gonna be fun.
The playoffs gonna be real good, bro. Because I'm telling you, the Knicks don't want to see Detroit.
I'm happy for him.
They don't want to. They don't want to see the Knicks. The Knicks
happy.
don't want to see them. I'm telling you.
I'm very happy for him because especially Cade is a Dallas.
Can you
guy.
imagine if Indiana and Detroit play in a playoff series?
They're gonna be running
No, they're gonna be fighting.
that too.
That's what they had. That's the smoke right there. That's the
Yeah.
smoke right there. That's when he was talking about fighting James Johnson.
Because that's and the funny thing is,
Pause for a second.
No, Isaiah Stewart. Listen,
Pause for a second.
I would say pause too because James Johnson is.
Legit black belt.
hey, yeah, you Brazilian jiu-jitsu, bro. Like you one of the scariest people on earth.
Legit black. He's a legit black.
If you a black belt, you one of the scariest people.
Where
on
Isaiah
earth.
Stewart from?
Rochester.
Oh, what's his ethnicity though?
Let's say he a boxer.
Oh, he's
You know,
insane.
fuck with them Jamaicans, bro.
Yeah, he gonna kill somebody.
Mama clock.
Mama clock. Wagwan. Shout out my Jamaicans,
Wagwan.
man. That's talking like hog.
Yeah, hey, look, he wants some Jamaican food right now. Look at him.
He want them oxtails
He
right
probably
now.
ordered this shit already.
It be here in a minute.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, he's Jamaican Queens. Hey. Next, Jay Williams said JJ Redick needs to be in coach finals of the year talks.
I mean, he's in the conversation for Coach of the Year in the NBA. I think he's done an incredible job getting everybody to buy into different roles, and also the way he's been utilizing Austin Reeves as a scoring punch. I mean, Austin Reeves is having you could say, a comparable year to that of Ja Morant, right, scoring-wise. And I think it's those schemes and it's those strategies, in particular with Reeves, the way he's been utilizing Rui, and defensively, even LeBron James at this older stage of his career, we know he's playing like a younger player, the way he's able to really carry a lot of that load on the interior. But I would say there are certain matchups that you do wonder about when you get into the playoffs about how they would handle the size or the physicality of Denver, how they would handle, if healthy, the likes of Dallas. And the one thing I do worry about Dallas is, even though as much people think that Luka will be on this mission to destroy them, and trust and believe, Jason Kidd did not show his hand the other night. If there's one person that knows how to take advantage of the weaknesses that he's seen over the time that he's played with Luka and Coach Luka, that would be Jason Kidd.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, he said a lot, but How do we feel about JJ as one of the top?
He's definitely a big
coaches in the NBA?
candidate. If he gets them to 2 in the West, he might win it. If he gets them to number 2 in the West,
he can't win it. I don't think he'll win it over Bickerstaff.
I don't know if he'll win it over Kenny. Guys, they only lost 10 games.
I would say this. Look, let's give JJ a grade right now.
Oh, he's an A. He gets an A.
Say for sure.
He gets an A.
You think?
Because he has to deal with a lot over there. It's a lot of pressure.
It's more than just coaching for the Los Angeles.
Yeah,
you're coaching for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah,
right? Like this is
pressure.
This is not an easy task.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's some pressure.
Yeah, that's like being the manager of the Yankees.
This is my thing is Detroit's having a really good. Now, if Detroit gets to the 4th seed, he might win that thing. That's not true. We were the 4th seed my year with the Knicks. Tibbs won. Detroit.
What you mean?
What you mean?
What you mean?
What's the name was a 4 seed last year? Cleveland.
He's saying it's harder to go from good to great than just bad to good.
But you going from 18 wins to
Detroit was ass last year.
No.
I mean, Detroit was absolutely atrocious.
Yeah,
they were atrocious last year. And now, bro, I think they had a 25 losing streak.
Yeah.
Actually, I might take it back. He might win that shit.
He should for sure be a finalist just off of that. But basically, to go from that to winning 8 straight games,
you can't just ignore what Kenny's doing though.
You can't ignore what Kenny's doing, but that's a team that was already made.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm
and
be
the coach that's in Detroit did that.
Came from
Well,
it's between them two. JJ's up there. I think JJ's a finalist.
What do we see from JJ to make him a finalist?
If they get beat in the first round, then what?
And what he's doing?
When do they announce this?
No, they pick before the year's over.
They pick. It's already chosen before. They announced it during the
because all this is regular season awards.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So if he do all he did this year and then get beat in the first round, then what? Because that's what Bickerstaff them got beat first round last year or second round?
They did it with Dwayne Casey.
It's true.
He got fired. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right.
So I'm saying it's like.
I'm gonna be real.
It's a regular
Ray,
season.
I'm with you, bro. I think it might be Bickerstaff to turn that team around to not even a play-in team, because that's what we was talking about. We was like, Detroit can be a play-in team. Nah, bro, we talking about them being top 4,
and that they probably
can
for sure
beat top 4.
Beat one of these teams too, like
and get out the first
teams.
round.
Yeah.
Like cause some trouble.
Because if they play the Knicks right now,
if they play Indiana and the Knicks right now, it can get real spooky.
I think
Milwaukee's tough.
I
think Milwaukee might be tough for them.
Milwaukee's the first.
Because
the first round is
Giannis
tough.
matches up with.
They don't got nobody to deal with Giannis.
They don't got nobody.
And then you still got to
Giannis.
deal with a closer.
Yeah,
like Lillard.
That's a tough matchup for them. I mean, it's tough too because they just beat the brakes off of Boston, but they didn't have Jaylen Brown.
True.
Yeah.
Boy,
hey, listen, that'll be one hell of a matchup.
Oh, them two? Man.
He go back to Cleveland and play them.
Man.
I mean,
he gonna have one hell of a game plan.
So, who should? So who are our finalists? We have 3 finalists. Who are the
JJ Bickerstaff and Kenny.
I agree with that.
It's tough too because old boy at OKC is really good.
About to say, he's
so
too.
good. He's unbelievable.
I mean, look at Jamal Mosley too, though. I gotta give him his flowers too.
True.
He may not be a finalist, but I gotta give him his flowers.
You for sure. You can't knock them because they had so many injuries.
Exactly. He was still able to win some games.
They've been really up and down though. They've been super up and down.
They actually been up and down since they got all their guys back.
They got their guys back. Yeah, it's been weird, bro. They were winning without them, and I'm like, what the hell going on with this?
Hey, well, speaking on the other point, who we think is probably the biggest coaching fail right now in the NBA?
Coaching fail.
Yeah.
No comment.
Yeah.
Nope.
Let me think about that. Coaching fail. Yeah, Budenholzer.
Yeah.
Wow, they're like top 5.
They're fine.
Nah,
he's
Nick, that's an unfair shake.
Yeah,
Nick.
because
Nick
he
Nurse
got
a great
hurt.
coach.
Nick
They
Nurse
all
is a
hurt.
really. I like Nick Nurse a lot. I really do. I like Nick. He's kind of on that tip shit too, and playing plays guys a lot of minutes. Huh? Nah. It's not really a fail for Tibbs. He just gotta. He's always going to be a good regular season coach, so you can't even say that about him. I would say it's Bud. It got to be Bud because shit, the Suns were better last year.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say
They were a better damn
because
basketball
they
team
don't
last
they don't
year.
have much of an excuse for why they're bad.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it has to be that.
And then again, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Like I guess you got to blame somebody, but it has to be. I think it has to be Bud.
It has to be Bud. I would say Minnesota's taking a step back, but I don't know if it might be a personnel issue more so than a coaching issue. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't say it's a complete fail, but I think we
I
have to
wouldn't even
monitor
say that. Shit, Mike Malone too. That's a great. He coaching his ass
Yeah,
off.
he is too.
Mike Malone's coaching his ass off in Denver.
I think they-
always have. I like Mike Malone.
I like Mike Malone.
I think we just kind of numb to it. That's why he.
Yeah, Mike Malone's coaching his ass off right now.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike Malone, man.
Hey, I like it though. I like it. So Anthony Davis has some interesting takes. I don't know if you guys saw. He said that if DeMarcus Cousins never got injured in that 2017-2018 season, that they could have won a championship that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said it was crazy until I went up and looked at what they were averaging.
Yeah.
I don't know if they go to the finals, but they for sure make it past the first round for sure.
Them two was a problem.
They were both averaging above 25 and both averaging above 12 rebounds and averaging a block apiece.
And they had a legit point guard that could calm them down with Rondo.
When you think
And you still had Drew Holiday on that team.
they
Drew
had
Holiday
Drew Holiday,
too. They beat Portland in the first round that year. Y'all remember that? They beat them in the first round.
Gang, all I'm going to say is...
I'm gonna tell you this right
CJ
now.
and Dame issues, them two.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. You thought Rudy and Cat were nice.
Them two
Was
right
it-
there?
Bro,
What you gonna do,
that was prime Biggie. Like, that's when Biggie was still like...
Boogie?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Call that nigga Biggie.
You got one more chance.
What do you do? What do you do with
Bro-
Anthony Davis and Boogie?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I was watching highlights last night. They were taking niggas out at the top of the key, working. Running pick and roll.
And they both can put the ball on the floor.
Anthony Davis was running pick and
Both
roll
can
with
put
him,
the
bro.
ball on the floor, and both elite offensive rebounders.
And elite shot blockers, elite just bang you, boom, dunk on you. Man, listen.
Bro.
They had the perfect recipe. They had a chance to beat them because they can. The game in the playoffs is so much slower. They can slow that thing down, bro.
And you got guards who play defense. You got Rondo.
And you got to understand.
You had Drew Holiday. You had dudes that play defense.
You had guys who sit there.
Each one more was
Moore had a
cold.
It
clip.
was nice.
Oh, he coming off the bench.
Forgot about military.
They had a squad.
I don't know if they win a championship, but they at least probably
They
go
making
see.
noise.
They might go to the Warriors.
They making noise.
in the conference finals.
They scared some people.
Bro, I feel
Let
that,
me,
but
let, me
then
let,
what?
let me let you
But
in on
can they
something.
guard him in
Let
the
me let you in on something.
Exactly.
There's
It's
ways
like-
you could get around to getting a guy in the pick and roll. You can't hide everybody. You can find, for sure. You can bring DeMarcus up in the pick and roll, but as soon as you get him, you just switch it, and guess what you do? Hit on the ball, rotate out of him. DeMarcus is going to be right back in that paint. Hit on the ball means trap the ball. Huh? If you know you're rotating, somebody shouldn't get a shot if you're doing it the right way. That's the difference. And you got to understand, Rondo and Drew Holiday, defenders. Rondo was on that team.
He did play with them too. It was a year.
I could have sworn he was. Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle looking at
That team
highlights,
was
he for sure
special.
was out there.
That team was.
But I'm saying like I ain't
that
gonna
team
lie.
had a chance.
Because AD was averaging I think 29 and 12 that year, bro, and I think DeMarcus was averaging like 27 and 11.
They were both all-stars.
Like you're
They were
getting
both- they
you're
were both-
getting 55 and 25 a game just from them two.
It was
Insane.
And
That's what I'm saying. Like I can see.
And the thing is with bigs, those are like automatic buckets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're both shooting above.
With
60%.
bigs, it's automatic buckets.
But what you was gonna do with that? Who's gonna guard him on Golden State?
Who's gonna guard him?
Who's gonna guard him?
Because Drake couldn't guard them both.
Oh, it's gonna be that.
It's definitely gonna be a shootout. Because people underestimate how good Anthony Davis is on the perimeter guard.
That he can guard guards, especially then too.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True, but you got to think what
They got to guard on the other end.
Yeah.
They got to, hey, listen, you can live and die by it. Tell you that right now. You can live and die by it. They had a special squad, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Win it all? 2018?
Hey, do we have a clip for the next one or no?
That would have been, they might have.
Bet.
They probably would have beat Brown and them.
You think so?
They probably would have beat Brown and them. They were big as hell, bro.
Bro. Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah. Right, Nick Pete? Anthony Davis on being traded to the Mavericks basically was saying no one knew about it and all this other shit. He just doesn't believe that. I feel him because it's like for something to be going on like that, someone had to know something. There had to be certain channels going in someone's ear. Again, kind of like how we said, did we think LeBron knew about it? And we was like, yeah, there's no way in hell LeBron didn't.
No way in hell you didn't.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I agree with him. It's just hard to believe that, yeah, it was just these two guys who had this idea and no one else knew about it and no one was at least talked to about the idea of his feasibility.
Listen, AD ain't naive. He ain't stupid. He wasn't born yesterday.
And LeBron walked off the court. It was still 12 seconds of the game. Did nobody see that?
Hey, bro.
And they showed LeBron in camera. He was in the tunnel. It was still 12 seconds left in the game. I said, if that was anybody else in the league, that would have been a technical foul.
Bruh.
Literally, bro, he was in the tunnel. The camera showed the back of him
Shout
in
out
the tunnel
commissioner.
with 12 seconds.
I'm not gonna hold you. That's some
That
power.
man walked.
The
That man walked to the
commissioner,
locker room
bro.
with 12 seconds left in the game. The game's still going
The
live.
hell is he rushing?
And
to?
niggas think.
Where you going, nigga?
Home.
What are you rushing
Yo,
to?
I was dying on
Bro,
the couch.
That
I
is-
was
he said, "Look,
crying.
bro."
Sick
I
work.
said, man, look at this nigga, Brian.
And we said it because he wanted to have Luka do the interview.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
That man do what he want to do, man.
Okay.
He's like, I'm getting out of here right now. They have no chance of getting me right now. I'm in the back.
I don't need no questions asked.
Bruh, oh my God, that's some sick work. I agree with AD. There's no way nobody knew. There is no way.
Because that's all I'm gonna say. Reports come out every day of people saying certain stuff about it. Means you have to know.
Ain't Rich AD agent?
Yeah.
Can we stop the bullshit? Can we stop it?
It's like, bro, look, you getting traded to Dallas. Huh?
Who?
I don't think Rich getting fired.
Don't your agent. You get. Come on, bro.
You know, you don't need to even.
Hey,
I don't even know
but
why
I
he
think
acting like
that's
that.
AD saying, bro, look, they came to me as a man.
No, you don't. You don't fire it because at the end of the day, it's not like it's a lateral move. It's not like it's a. You didn't trade the motherfucker to the Wizards.
He's in the championship contention. I mean, no, but this is my thing. Why? You're in a better situation.
But ultimately, it's really not on AD. He don't got no trade clause. Yeah, you made a lateral move. You didn't send me to the Wizards.
He can still win a championship.
Yeah, like it ain't like.
He'd be the number one.
And I'll tell you, if it was anybody, I think if it was any other team, Rich would have been like, hell nah, bro, don't do that shit.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do AD like that.
Do not do AD like that, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, bro, come on, bro.
Because then at that point, he probably would have told Bron and be like, Bron, look what they trying to do to AD. Then Bron would have went in there, hey. Me and Bronny gone if y'all do this shit.
They were like, bro,
They're
you
like,
sure, bro?
Are you sure?
You sure?
All right, bro.
You want Bronny?
Shout out to Bronny. Bronny cooking right now. I ain't
Bro,
gonna
he's a
hold you.
pro.
Ronnie is balling.
He is balling.
Hey,
in
are we
the
gonna
G.
talk about the locker room situation?
What?
with Jaylen Brown and LeBron
What happened?
at All-Star game. You remember? You didn't see that?
Man, that wasn't nothing, bro. People paid attention to that shit way too much, bro.
What he did? He shook his hand.
He shook his hand because he didn't have a whole handshake with him.
He hugged everybody, bro. But him. He hugged everybody but him. He like hugged everybody but him. It was kind of
That's
crazy.
what I'm saying, bro. Don't be that guy, bro.
Hey, look. Hey, maybe I'm tripping, but hey, now we have a segment of Who Would You Rather?
Playoff
edition.
in the playoffs. Who you trust more? Who do you trust more?
Hey, so first we got Triple J, right? Jaren Jackson Jr. Or do we have Paolo Banchero?
Right now?
Playoffs. Who you trusting more in the playoffs?
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Who would you want on your team?
Jaren Jackson Jr.
I
Right
agree.
now, I'm taking him.
I agree.
Taking him right now.
I agree. I mean, Paolo's on his way.
Yeah.
Paolo's on his way. I think it's just Jaren gives you so much on both ends.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what separates him. I think that's what separates him. That Jaren defensively, he's up there for Defensive Player of the Year, damn near every year.
He's probably gonna win it this year.
Offensively, can shoot the shit out. I don't know how the fuck that shit goes in, but he can shoot the piss out the ball. He just gets buckets. You know what I'm saying? And Paolo, he does his thing too, but Jaren's different.
On both ends.
Jaren's different. You know what I'm saying? That's just winning basketball right there.
I think Jaren for now, but I think if we doing long term, I don't know. I might want to see Paolo's upside, but I think in the playoffs though, specifically the defense is what you want because the game slows down. It slows down, so you want something like that.
That's a security blanket that you don't account for. That you account for. No.
That's what I said. In the future, his upside, I'll take Paolo.
Oh, that's tough.
Because Paolo,
I think
Right now,
listen
Paolo
to
can't
this
be your
enough.
best player right now either.
And this is why I agree with Ray is saying. He can be your best player, but you have to have a guy very close to him.
like Franz.
Like Franz.
Like France.
Yeah.
So the year the Bucks won it, Chris Middleton was right. Like, he wasn't as great as Giannis, but he was just as good for what he need. Giannis wasn't winning that shit without Chris Middleton.
He was closing out games.
Chris Middleton, there you go. Chris Middleton was hitting all the
closing
big
out
shots at the end of the game.
Yeah.
He had the ball in Chris Middleton's hands. The ball was in Chris Middleton's hands at the end of the game. They ran pick and roll together, and he made the decision.
On that Duke shit, so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
But the thing is, I just again think that at some point soon, Paolo will be able to just be that guy
with his potential.
And do that.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. Like
100%.
potential. If I'm drafting potential, I'm taking Paolo. But I get
Because
right now.
Let's
you
think
want
about. Let's
JJJ.
think about. And it's tough for fours. It really is tough for who's been the best four.
Giannis.
But what did I just say? No, I get what you're saying, but they had to have another guy that's right there to make those decisions at the end.
ISO bucket getter.
You know what I'm saying? Like Tim Duncan, you had Tony Parker, like the ball was in Tony Parker and Ginobili's hand at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You're not post entry to what's the name? You see what I'm saying?
It's not the 90s.
It's not. It's a little different.
Yeah.
It's a little different.
Yeah, but if you put Chris Middleton, another player that's close to JJ, they're not winning though. That's my point. You put another player that's close to Powell, they can win.
No, no. I don't
JJ
agree.
No. I think you're John Morant's there.
But John Morant is here is what I'm saying.
Not right now.
But I don't agree with that because he don't. To me, he don't play defense like Jaren Jackson. Giannis plays defense. Giannis play on the other end, and so did Chris Middleton.
For sure.
Paolo don't.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest. Not the level that Jaren Jackson Jr. could
It's
play.
not.
No.
And be honest, that's not close.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Jaren Jackson.
I don't agree with that. Just you saying he can go win a game. Hey, listen, man, the kid is good. I think he's gonna be really good. But to go say he can go win a game, like he ain't KD,
Yeah.
he ain't LeBron and him. He ain't these type of guys. Like y'all putting him on that level. Y'all gotta slow that down a little bit.
Yeah.
Let him get there.
Yeah, let him get there. He ain't Luka. Luka go win you a game.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a different level.
You know what I'm saying?
Luka-
Kyrie Irving go win you a game by himself.
And that's where That's
Jayson Tatum,
Shea can go ring your
Shea.
game. Those are superstars.
Jokic. You can't put him on that level.
What's the name?
Can't put him on that
Paulo's
level.
a star. JJ, he's a star.
Yeah, I can't
But-
put him on that level.
You're not
JJ's a
superstars.
star
Not
on
superstar.
both ends of the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah.
That's the difference in my opinion.
I agree.
And this for people that's listening, we're saying for the playoffs.
Yeah, for the playoffs.
Who you want in the playoffs? I need somebody who's gonna do it on both ends at the elite level.
And for y'all who listening, since y'all take a lot of stuff we say and mix it up, Paulo is a great player.
Yeah.
He's an all-star, deserve it. Like, the kid has got a bright future. But we're talking about for the playoffs right now, who are we taking? Jaren Jackson Jr. is who I'm taking. These
Hey,
people
well,
be
we
mixing-
got
it's
our
a
next
cause.
one, Darius Garland
Mm.
or Tyrese Halliburton.
Ah,
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That's tough.
that is tough.
I'm,
That's probably the best. Ooh.
I'll start
You
with
go first.
and I'll say Tyrese, only because I just feel like he might be a better facilitator, ball handler, and I might want that in the playoffs. You have length with him. I might rather take that over Darius Garland. I think they're very close. I have to be like nitpicky, and I feel like I would just want the size and the facilitating.
Ray, that's tough.
Ooh.
I might have to go Tyrese. This is the only reason I say that too, is because he's done it in the playoffs. I've seen it.
True.
Like, he's played at a very high level in the offs. Darius hasn't.
Yeah.
Like, I talked to somebody the other day. This is a huge playoffs for him. This is a huge playoff for the Cleveland Cavaliers in general.
period. For Don too.
Yeah, for
Don too. He
This
ain't
is-
he ain't got past the second round.
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about that, but
He ain't got past the second round.
I would go Tyrese. I would go Tyrese here. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'm saying, like, if it's gonna be that, they're very comparable players. If you're gonna
Who's 6'7"?
Tyrese Halliburton is 6'7".
Halliburton. Yeah, you
He's
know
6'7".
that?
Yeah, he's 6'7" for sure. You can look at him.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, he is 6'5".
I'm about to say
He is not
Theo
6'7".
should know.
Yeah, I
mean,
stood
yeah,
right.
true,
He is
true,
6'5". He is not
Even
6'5".
then, bro,
No, but he's taller. He is taller than Garland. He
he has
definitely is
long
taller than
arms
Garland.
too. It's like, I mean,
Yeah.
you take that. Like,
Now Tyrese is worse defender for
100%,
sure.
100%.
See,
But
that's where I kick in at with winning. It's time to win.
But I'm saying, so say if you flip them, Indiana and Cleveland,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I would want Tyrese. I take Tyrese on Cleveland.
Tyrese is on Cleveland. I fully believe they have a better chance of winning
Yeah,
that.
I think he makes the
Really?
game so much easier for Don. I think he makes the game so much easier for Don if he's on Cleveland.
You talk about a true setup guy.
I think
That's
that's
what
what I was
I'm
about to say. If Darius take that role of I don't need to score as much and just be a facilitator, because his handles, Halliburton ain't got nothing on that.
Yeah,
But that's what Garland. He's a
can
scorer.
he can pat that ball. I know that, but he still can pass that rock. And I think if
Yeah,
you
he can.
just be a more of a facilitator, because you got another guy that can go get you 20, and that's Mobley.
He averaging 6 assists.
Halliburton averaging like 9 or 10.
8 or 9.
Oh wait, wait. Let me check.
That's what I'm
Halliburton
saying.
averaging like 9 or
Halliburton
10.
shooting might not has had a down year this year, but he's been still passing the ball. To
He
Halliburton.
averaging 18 and 8.
He's picking it up right
Yeah,
now, though.
that's what I'm
Oh.
saying.
He's starting the ball right now.
Tyrese is cooking.
Yeah,
That's
he's starting
that's
the
what
ball.
I'm saying, bro. Like,
Like, I don't
he's
know.
getting
Indiana
hot at the
Pacers?
right
I
time.
don't know what happened, but he's picking it up.
He getting hot at the right time. That's what I'm saying. He wasn't even bad start season. He just
No, he was
inconsistent.
bad. He was bad. He was bad to start the season. Now, boy, he out there cooking. He out there doing his thing.
I'm taking.
Shout out to Tyrese, man.
I'm taking. So who are you choosing?
I'm going with Halliburton too.
Halliburton.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna say that.
Unfortunately.
I wanted to be different than y'all, and so we can have a debate about it. But
Because in
if
the
I gotta choose,
it's
it
in
gotta
the
be
playoffs.
real. Gotta be real.
I think this is a good one. Playoff edition. Cavs or OKC?
What you mean?
Who do you
Like,
trust more?
Who I
What team you
trust?
trusting right now in the playoffs? They're both quote unquote inexperienced deep playoff teams.
That's a way.
I gotta go.
I saw
I gotta-
this yesterday on the list,
I gotta go with OKC.
and this is tough.
I gotta go. I'm going with OKC. I'm going OKC.
You trust OKC more?
Yeah, because they they was in it last year. The boys got punched in the face by Dallas, and I just think they added Hurstein, who played well in the playoffs last year. Check is healthy towards the end of the season.
Check.
They got the best player in the league right now, one of them, with Shea.
He probably the best.
They can go win some games for you.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of defenders over there. They got a lot of guys that's role players that's doing their job at a very high level. That's going to be a team that's going to be hard to beat in 7 games. I'm telling you. OKC. I'm going OKC. Got to. I got to roll OKC. I love Cleveland team, but if I'm a betting man, I'm going with OKC.
This is.
Oh,
Siri
I'm sorry.
don't agree.
Siri, what
Siri
you
no
talking
ball, bro.
Shut
Siri said, "I know hoops."
Siri, what are you talking about?
Bro,
You're supposed to be rolling with me.
Go ahead. You got it. I'm going to go. It's just because they're in the East. I'm going to go OKC also because of Shea. I think Shea's he's so different. He's established a confidence with those guys that is so elite that they have a certain level of belief over there. Where they're never down and out. They know they can win any game. They know they can play any style. And they got that swagger is a huge, huge thing. But I'm going to say this about Cleveland. This is a huge playoffs for Cleveland. You can't have a better regular season.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can have the only way you can have a better team is like, and I know we keep throwing his name out there, but like, if fuck around Kevin Durant come on the team and some shit.
It's the only way.
But they got a really good basketball team, bro, and they play the right way. They can play different type of styles every single night, and it's tough because you don't know who the guy is every single night. Todd Jerome could be tonight. You know what Don's going to give you. Darius Garland can give you a good night. Max Strus can give you a good night. Like, DeAndre Hunter just got over there. Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. Like, they have a lot of guys that can have good nights. But I would say I trust OKC also. It's just harder in that West, though. That West is a gauntlet. West is a gauntlet.
And see,
West is definitely a gauntlet.
the way I'm envisioning this question is, because obviously they're not going to play each other until if they make it to the finals, who I think is going to go farther. And I personally believe Cleveland I might have to take Cleveland. And this is why. I feel like they have better matchups for their matchups that they're going to face than OKC does right now. Because again, if Dallas gets the A spot, OKC in trouble. I'm going to say that. That's all I'm going to say. OKC, that's not a team OKC wants to see first round.
No, who you trust more in the playoffs to make it to the finals? I see what you're saying there because I would trust Cleveland's path before I trust OKC.
Saying.
Because if OKC has to go Dallas, okay, you get out of that. That's probably going to go 7.
Yeah.
Okay, then next you might have to play Warriors or some shit or fucking
Who would be the winner of the 4?
winning 4-5.
They can beat both of them.
They can be both of them.
They can be
But even then, Lakers not gonna make it easy.
They can beat
Lakers will be tough.
They're not gonna make it easy for them.
They don't have a big, bro. That's the only thing they don't with the Lakers.
True,
If Lakers
Luka.
had a true big,
Well,
I would be like,
Luka's on that team,
I
and Luka be
think
cooking the shit out of OKC.
They
bro.
be cooking OKC, but I think
True.
that it makes it a little bit different. I don't know. Yeah, OKC's fucking good.
OKC's really good.
That's what I'm saying.
They match up though because look,
True.
you got
OKC is
Jared
true.
Vanderbilt, you got Doe over there. They can guard Shea.
They
Like
can't do nothing with him. And
nobody
I love Doe. Doe my dog. Doe can't do nothing with him, man. Can't nobody in the league do nothing with that man.
hey, listen, I think it's an easier role for Cleveland.
I do too.
I don't know, man, because I don't think Cleveland could beat Milwaukee. I definitely don't think they could beat Boston. I'm just telling you.
But I think they beat everybody. I think they might have Milwaukee.
But you know you gotta go.
They'll struggle with Indiana. I'm telling you, Indiana good.
Indiana is good, but they beat Indiana.
I'm telling you, man, that second round be tough for Cavs, man. First round, it's gonna be a breeze for them. They win first round in 5.
Cavs at 5.
Cavs in 5. They'll get the other team will get 1 game.
Gentleman sweep. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna prove something this year. Like, so a conversation.
You just hope.
Me and Hong had earlier was just about them having a small guard leading their team, but I just feel like they can do it too well by committee for that to matter too much. Yeah, and but I don't think their team, besides Steph, I don't think that D-Wade's team was as deep as this Cleveland team. Because they're really deep.
It's just if they could continue to play the right way as they are right now, they got a chance.
Bro, Don only had 11 points last night. And they beat the Magic by like 20 something.
Shit, they beat the brakes off.
They're saying like, yeah.
Shit, Chet can guard.
That's what I'm saying.
Chet can guard.
Chet had 22, 17, and like 4 blocks last night.
Okay.
Something insane.
Right.
Yeah.
He's starting to pick it up.
Yeah. Did they lose last night?
Okay, see?
Yeah.
No, they won.
They ended up winning.
Yeah.
They was
I
losing.
thought they
Yeah,
won.
Brooklyn. You thought Brooklyn was gonna beat them?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won.
And Brooklyn was up like 20.
This
I
is
was like,
20.
this is
I wouldn't even worry. I wouldn't even
okay,
phase.
gonna come back and win.
Hey, I love this one. I love this one. Who you trusted in the playoffs? Kobe or Steph?
That's not even close.
Kobe, bro. Kobe. I know all these young kids now going to say Steph. I'm not saying I don't trust Steph in the playoffs, but if I got to pick, I'm going Kobe Bryant 10 out of 10.
I'm picking. Steph might pick Kobe.
Like, seriously, though.
The dude was a machine.
Listen,
He was a
Because what, Kobe won what, 5
rings.
Yeah.
It's
6?
not even about that. It's
Five.
the mentality.
Kobe
bro.
got 5.
I'm saying, but he went 5 for 6, right?
No, he lost
Twice. Oh, he's 5 for 7.
2. Detroit.
Oh, Detroit.
And
Yeah,
Celtics. Twice.
I forgot about
And
Detroit.
he lost 2.
You lost
5
2.
and 7.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They both lost 2, so yeah.
I'm going with Kobe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah. And I'm going with Kobe too. I don't know if I would say like super easily though. I think that's my argument. Oh no, I'm still choosing Kobe. I just think.
Well, you see, you a youngin, so you know.
And the thing is, I'm not like a huge Steph fan though. I'm
I
a much
mean, you
bigger
don't
Kobe
got to be a
fan.
fan. I mean, he's a closer. Yeah. But if you think about, I want you to think about this though. And those outside of Shaq, I think Kobe won MVP for the finals, right? Outside of Shaq, I think Shaq won it 1 year.
Yeah.
He won
Kobe
1 year.
And then Kobe won it twice.
Yeah.
With
2 out of
Shaq.
2 out of the
2 out of that, and then he won it the other 2 with his teams.
Is that correct?
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He won it 4 out of the 5, right?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Finals.
Yeah, I believe so.
Steph got how many of those? 1?
Let me ask you, who you trust
That's
more?
kinda rigged,
Who you
though.
trust more in the
I ain't gonna lie.
playoffs? Kyrie or Steph? Who you trust more in the playoffs? Kyrie or Steph?
That's tough. I ain't gonna lie.
Who you taking?
And
That's about even for me. It's hard because you got to think about it. In the finals when KD was there, KD was taking all the big shots, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
KD was the one hitting the shots. And I'm not taking up from Steph. You know, we all know Steph is great, you know, but KD was hitting them shots, bro.
2022, Steph took all the big shots.
I'm gonna say
He did.
and I'm gonna say this.
He
though.
did. That's why I said it's even. Because I can't give you an answer on that, taking Kyrie or taking Steph.
'Cause I'm thinking maybe it's recency bias, but I might have to give the slight edge to Steph because Kyrie's most recent finals appearance, he did not play that well.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Okay.
I'm
give you
picking
that.
Kai. I'm picking Kai.
I want to pick Kai because he's my favorite.
Kai
one of my
is-
over Steph.
I
but
got to go neutral on that one, guys.
I don't know, bro. That's a good one.
Kai,
That is a good one.
Kai special, bro.
Kai is special.
I'm gonna pick Kai,
Stephen
but
Curry's very like. Listen, dude.
if I pick Kai, I'm being biased because I like him better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. But it's tough though. It's tough.
it's tough. That's why I gotta be
'cause-
neutral. I gotta stay neutral.
He can't.
If you put a 6'8" athletic wing on Steph, it's really difficult for Steph to get a shot off. You can't do that with Kyle.
I don't know. What
But I don't know. But I don't know if I trust anyone enough to get a shot off. It's Steph. He only needs 0.3 of a second to do it.
No. I'm going Kai, bro.
I might.
Kai's different. Look, Ray don't know. He's like, I'm
gonna go Kai, but it's because I like him better.
I gotta go neutral. I'm just being honest.
But Steph
It's a
might.
tough one.
Steph needs screens and stuff. When you watch the Celtics, he would get a mismatch on somebody and take a big to the holes. Kyle don't need that. Give Kyle a rock.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now that statement's true.
Yeah, no, he's right.
Guys,
I'm gonna go Kyrie though, and it's biased, but I just think, yeah, if I'm taking, especially last shot, I want Kyrie having the ball. Just keeping it a buck.
Because you know he gonna get some type.
He
of
gonna get
shot
some
off.
type of shot off, bro.
Yeah,
For sure, he gonna get a
of
shot
course.
off.
He gonna get some
I'm
type
still
of
going
shot off.
neutral.
That's a good one though.
Kyrie had the biggest shot in NBA history.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
That's a fucking good one.
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree. So yeah,
I
I'm
like
gonna
that.
Kai. I'm gonna go Kai.
That was off the cuff too.
Last one though is actually not playoff. This is not playoff edition. This is just straight up. This is straight up. And this is funny to me. Are we going all time legacy? Right? We doing Woj or Shams?
Woj. I'm a Woj guy.
Woj.
Woj bomb just hits different.
Well, yeah. What do they call it? Sham? Fuck, he had one. He said it. It was cool.
He said it.
No, not he. Someone said it.
Oh, I was about to say that's corny.
I think he acknowledged it.
Don't just make your own saying, bro. That's not how that shit works.
No, yeah, he didn't do it. He
Yeah,
didn't do
please,
it.
Lord, thank God he did.
Okay, so look, I'm gonna go Woj, right? But I respect Sham's game. I respect Sham's game, bro. He had K Adams on air blushing. I gotta give him some props for that. That's pretty goated.
One more. I got one more.
Mm-hmm.
Coach.
Mm.
OKC coach.
Mm.
Cleveland coach.
That's tough.
OKC coach.
I'm gonna go OKC coach because I feel like he makes better adjustments.
I'm gonna go Cleveland. You know why?
Wow.
He been there. He's seen it. He was just with the Warriors in 2022. He got a
That's
chip.
true. That's true.
He's learned from Steve Kerr. He's been in the finals. He know what that's like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen.
I'm still going
OKC
with
coach is
coach.
elite.
I'm going with OKC
He's
coach.
elite, bro.
He's been around.
It's
for a
like I
minute,
see what you're
dog.
saying, bro.
He's
but
been around.
the adjustments that OKC coaches he makes,
He's been around winning programs for a long time. He was in Florida,
and he's
Billy
developing
Donovan.
these guys.
And I know I'm all over the place, but I like to give credit to teams that really are doing a lot of shit too. Joe Mazzulla gets disrespected too, I feel like.
Oh,
He
yeah.
shouldn't. He shouldn't.
He's doing an unbelievable job.
He went and got it done. He got a championship, don't he?
Why does he not?
Same
Why
reason,
do we get
the same reason Jason Tatum get disrespected? I
Why
just
do we
don't
get so
understand it.
numb to like?
I don't understand it. They just doing Boston wrong, man. I don't get it.
Yeah, shit. Ime, he up there.
Ime, yeah, Ime is up there.
But Brad was right there with like. Okay, then you say, oh, that was Brad Stevens' team. You know what I'm saying? Like
Brad Stevens was
Brad Stevens was
He
right
got
there.
promoted.
You know what I'm saying? Brad was just like, I don't want to coach no more. All right, you go be the GM. All right, let's bring in Ime. Ime, you come in with Marcus Smart, Rob Williams, Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown. What are we talking about here? I mean, the same thing with Steve Kerr. Okay, that was Mark Jackson team.
Sure was.
Oh my fucking gosh, bruh.
Me and him had this debate before too.
You're gonna argue that with me? Steve's the one that put Draymond in the starting line. Steve's the one that made them a 60-win team. Mark didn't even get them out the second round.
No, Steve ain't do that. Draymond did that himself.
You force your hand. Mark.
Steve's the one that implemented the space and pace.
He did.
He's not like
He did.
wrong. He's not, but I think we can't be remiss to say that like Mark once once Draymond made a jump that he wouldn't have figured it out.
I
We
would go
can't
on
sit
a
here
limb
and
and
say
say
that either.
Mark put that battery pack in Steph Curry back. That's cool. Yeah. Hey, that's big time. He came in and implemented it, and it worked for him. Look at him now.
But I mean, I think he may.
Well, he
improve it,
might
though.
be the highest paid coach ever.
Who?
Steve, he making a bag, bro. He might be I think he's the highest paid coach in the league right now.
I mean,
I think that's the highest.
he
7.5
should.
a
He
year.
deserves it. He deserves it.
Greg is 17, Steve's 17.
Gotta go coach.
Eric is 15. Both 15. Tyrone is 15. Steve's 17.
God.
Signed 2 year, 35.
Damn. He making wide receiver money.
Damn.
Nigga making wide receiver money.
Making
to coach.
$35 million, bro.
Hey, bro, that's more than he made in his career. So that's tough. Shout out to Steve, man.
Shout out to Steve Kerr, bro.
Hey, real quick, we gotta recognize the game here. Give people their flowers. Diana Taurasi, man, 20 years in the game, just retired. She's a bucket, bro. She's an all around. Like she's been at it since I was a kid, bro. Like I always knew the name Diana Taurasi.
Shit, you was a kid.
Yeah.
Ray might have been a kid too.
Nah,
That's
I remember her in high school.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah.
She was just as good.
Just as good.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
That's what I said. I remember her in high school.
I'm just fucking with y'all.
We did the high school USA basketball stuff together.
Cold.
Cold-blooded,
always
bro.
been. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT of the WNBA. Man.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, this the mentality to come in and just every single year still doing her thing. You talk about a dog.
That's a dog right there.
Bro, yeah.
Right there.
That is a dog.
Bro.
And don't give a fuck about nobody when they on the court.
Still doing it. Like,
DT,
still doing it.
much respect. Much respect. Enjoy retirement. You earned it. You are the WNBA GOAT. For sure.
Yep.
For sure.
Hey, Tar Heel fans, it's that time. It's that time.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll give y'all a second. Oh, chat. Oh, yeah. Hey, chat. Chat, if y'all can hear me.
Chad.
Chat.
Chad.
I know I'm saying chat.
Oh.
I'm fucking with it. I know I'm saying. Chad, actually, go ahead and tweet it out, my boy. We finna get active. We finna talk about what everybody's. You said 5 minutes? Okay, well, let's do it. We'll do the fan segment first. Give you guys time to get your popcorn ready. Get your questions ready. Get in the chat. Tell Chad to get it up. All right.
Pause.
No pause. Nope. I'm not going to say it.
Big pause.
That was crazy.
Hey, let's go.
That was fucking insane.
That's how I'm not going to say it. Hey,
That was
let's get to the
insane.
tweets of the week,
What'd
man.
you say again?
Don't worry about it. Let's get to the tweets.
Sheesh.
Hey, shout out. Hey, first of all, they freed the GOAT. They freed Centel this morning, like 10 minutes before we came on stream. Shout out to Centel. But O'Shea Jackson Jr., today we lost a generational talent. The word GOAT is thrown around so much nowadays that it loses its significance. Without a shadow of doubt, Centel, you were the GOAT. Hail, fellow, well met, good night, sweet prince, first ballot Hall of Famer, Twitter Hall of Famer, NBA Centel. I don't know if you guys was on Twitter yesterday, but every single team that won yesterday tweeted out they dedicated their wins to NBA Centel. Because their accounts got took. Adam Silver made a call and got them packed up.
Did they?
He know serious. They were gone for a day. They said they weren't coming back. But this morning, 10 minutes before stream,
They're back.
they were back. No, they said they couldn't. Hey, somebody made a call. Hey, you said Adam Silver works hard. Whoever Centel got running their page works harder.
That's insane, bruh.
They won the beef. They won.
They be getting people, bruh.
I don't.
They get people all the time.
They got someone yesterday. Like they got what's his name? Who did they get yesterday?
God, what the
They got
Colin
somebody.
Coward. Colin Coward got.
He got
he said some stupid
and
shit.
and they
too.
said the Luka Doncic jersey thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They said that was the final straw that got them out of here. I don't know, man, but I just feel like we just witnessed some history there. I've never seen. You said what? Yeah, like how popular they got is actually quite insane because one thing I will say about them, they taught us the importance of checking your sources.
Yeah, you definitely got to make
You
sure.
got to check your sources,
You got to
journalists.
really look who's tweeted it.
It's like, yeah. But next, our other tweet of the week. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this rock.
Who you fighting, bro? Oh,
Hey,
was he blind? Was he high? What's going on?
hey, bro. Sometimes you get too locked in. You get
Then he
too
got
locked in on
knocked
the wrong
out.
Things.
Bink.
Hey, sometimes locking in ain't the best thing.
He
That's
locked
all I'm
into
gonna
the
say.
wrong
Play the
person.
clip one more time.
He locked into the wrong person.
He locked in. There's a life lesson to be had here.
Man, you got to really stay off of drugs, man.
Oh, okay. You ain't gonna look at me. Bink.
Bink.
Yeah. The fact that he still took the shot is crazy.
What you want to hit him?
Yeah,
That's true. I would have knocked
He
his ass
didn't
out.
hit him in the back of the head. He
I'm gonna get
he
paid.
at least went around because he could just knock him out in the back of the head and that'd been it.
Why did the ref jump around like he was fighting him?
I guess
He was trying to get out the way.
The
The ref was trying to get out the way.
The ref like, if you gonna punch, I gotta be active too. The good thing, the funniest thing about most refs in this, most people don't know that they're all ex-fighters, so they can also hit you just as hard. Most of them are all ex-fighters.
Yeah, you right. That's smart.
Yeah.
You better have somebody that's
Because it's like who gonna break up the fight if
facts.
you gotta be able to break up the
Because
fight.
you might have to fight.
You might gotta fight them. But hey, last one.
Oh hell no!
I didn't pick this one, by the way.
Did he throw up all in that bottle? Oh, what just happened?
You know when you drop a pill down in there, it goes.
You know those
Oh, that was memento.
Mentos.
Mentos, yeah.
And they tried to.
He called him lacking. Hey, he got caught lacking.
Play that one more time, bro.
He didn't have.
That looks weird, bro. Don't like.
That looked crazy. He's like, nah, bro.
He said, "No, what you
Nah,
doing?
bro.
Look at him.
Stupid ass tried to catch the.
Got him."
Catch him with what?
Look,
Hey,
look at his head.
Man, I'm
ain't
so
gonna
mad
lie.
about my car, everything right now.
I ain't
man.
gonna lie.
His head was twitching and shit. Look
As
like
a man,
10.
you just gotta let it be.
Let what be?
What the hell was that, bro?
No comment. No comment, bro. No comment.
Bro, no Diddy.
Hey, yeah.
Somebody say UNC tweet.
Okay, just got word. The tweet is up.
Let's get to it.
Let's
bruh.
get to it.
What happened, Cam?
Hey, look. New UNC news. They just got their new GM. How do we feel about Jim Tanner being the new GM of the UNC Tar Heels?
Boy, power move. Motherfucker getting paid. Tell you that.
Hey.
Making a whole lot of money. He's done it for a long, long time. It was something we needed. Now that coaches can focus on coaching and we can go out there and really get the guys we need to get back to what we need to do. Ray?
Jim was my agent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the end of my career.
Didn't know that.
So I have nothing ill will to say about him. So, like you say, it's a power move. He got a lot of relationships, and hopefully, with this new generation, he's able to bring in some talent. Because we're still dealing with that issue. This is a different generation.
It's a different generation.
Different generation. So we still going out there. With him being a GM, we still gonna have to go get some more money.
Yeah, for sure.
To bring some of these kids in. And but Jim is great though. Jim knows the game, he's been around the game. I think it's something that he's really passionate about. He is a Tar Heel, so he's definitely gonna, do his best at this job. And hey Jim, need a job, bro. Holla at your boy. Trying to come back to the city.
Come on, bro. You sitting right here.
Hey.
Trying to come back to the city.
I mean, I know
Holla at
something
your boy.
that you guys spoke about earlier in the season, that needing a GM or getting a GM would put y'all at a different level. Because like I said, it's really, these are like professional organizations now. Like you need someone
That's what it
focused
is,
on
bro.
just transactions now.
Transactions, how to make the money work, how to make what fits, what unit fits, what team can play together, because that's what it kind of came down to. You're just picking guys. You can't just do that. You got to pick guys who can play together. How's this going to work? How can he help us? All right, let's give him a little bit of bread. Let's give him a little bit of bread. Because that's why I gave Duke so much credit. They have 3 guys over there that can't throw the rock in the ocean.
Yeah.
But they guard.
Yeah.
They guard their ass off and they do their job. You got to have guys like that. That you can count on every single night that's going to play their role at a high level. And I think Jim can bring that for Carolina, and that's what we need. And like I said, it was a move that needed to be made, and they made it.
Okay. Next, something that I think is very interesting. Hubert got an extension, and it was a quiet extension that a lot of people didn't know about.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, and I think that answers the question is how does UNC see Hubert Davis, and do they think he's the guy for the job? They obviously let us know that
1,000%,
100% has been extended into 2030. And I know this is probably movies that you guys agree with. I would say
for sure. I think it's one of the moves where you coming off the season last season. That's ultimately what happens all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You come off a season like that, you get extended. Why everybody got to know?
Yeah.
Now you found out, right? You have a seat, and they're playing better right now. I don't hear a lot of fire Coach Davis right now, do you?
No.
I ain't seen that in a minute.
In a minute.
Which is crazy to me. But I think it's in a good way, not bad way. That kind of came off a little wild. But Coach Davis has done a good job, man. Like I said, the landscape has changed at such a level that we can't really hone in on, because what did you just say? These colleges are professionals.
Oh yeah.
This is a professional team at this point, and you have to shift your focus. And Coach Davis understood that. That's why he went to go get Jim Tanner. He's like, I can't do this by myself.
Right.
I understand that. So I have to go get someone to help manage this and make sure we have a team every single year that can compete for a national championship. Because ultimately, that's what we do. If we're not competing for a national championship, it's a failed year for us. That is the standard and will always be the standard. And that's why I said when we were going through the lumps and ups and downs that we were having, the standard's always going to be that. And we're not going to go through that shit again. We're going to do everything we can to have a chance to win a national championship.
Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not much else that needs to be said, man.
That's what I said. Period.
I think it's a great move. I think you have, especially if you know you might have a less talented season, you give that coach confidence, just go out there and coach.
Exactly.
Because now he doesn't even have to focus on, if I'm gonna have talent next year. We got a guy to focus on that.
Oh, because Ray, if we had a season we did last year, if we the number 1 seed, we in the Sweet 16, should have won that game. Everybody knows we should have won that game. If me and you on that coaching staff, Bubba, what up, my bub? What we talking about? I was just playing. Nah, I think it's a good move. I was just playing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Look,
You funny as
hell. You sure? Actually, I might even. If you offer me, I'm not gonna say you sure.
Listen,
I'm gonna get that pen.
I hear they talking about letting Bill Self go.
What? And like I said,
That's crazy. Yeah.
listen,
That's what I'm hearing.
For one bad year?
Listen, I don't want to put that out there like that, but that's just what I'm hearing in
in the streets.
the streets. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you this. That's another another way.
A number 1 seed, preseason number 1 seed, to not even gonna make the tournament.
They'll make the
They'll make the tournament.
They saying they may not, bro.
They might.
That'd be crazy if they don't make the
I'll tell you this. The crazy part about that is that's how you overreact in these.
Thank you.
Like that's how.
That's why I brought it up. That's why I wanted you to say.
That's how spoiled these programs are.
That's what I wanted you to say. That's
It's just-
crazy.
it
That
just-
man
they
done
can't-
did all of this for this program.
They haven't seen that this is not the same game that we've.
It's like Coach Williams having a one bad year, and
The
they
man
saying
won a national championship.
they gonna fire him.
The man won a national championship 2022.
Come on, man.
But and again, it's not the same, bro. Like you got to have an adjustment, bro. teams are just giving people money now. It's literally not like this. It's literally a different game.
Well, it's a different game in this and like I know a lot of people upset with Matt Barnes about what he said, but as a father, like if my son was about to graduate and I know a lot of these coaches is taking these kids that's in the transfer portal or taking these kids that's 5-6 years in college, that's 24, 25 years old, and it's hard for my son to get a scholarship, I'll be on that time too. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to look at it from both sides. You know, and you look at that was so crazy to me. They put like 5 players from OKC and 5 players from Auburn. They all the same age.
Listen, bro.
They best
They
player.
bump it.
They second best player is literally older than me. He did.
Who? You can still get go.
Himself, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But that's
He did like 3 years ago, right? 3-4 years ago.
That's what I'm saying. That's just somebody talking. That's why I said I don't really want to put that out there.
Lifetime contract is
I just
insane.
had to talk about it.
I mean, he deserved it. And like
Lifetime contract is wild.
Yeah,
Have you heard of some shit like that?
You retire. When you retire, that's when the contract is over.
I think
That's
Coach
the only
Cal had
time.
one at Kentucky.
Who?
Coach Cal had one at Kentucky.
No, I don't think he had no lifetime, did he?
He had one.
I think he did.
He did have one, bro.
So he left?
He just left, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he just left.
It was mutual.
It was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he did have a lifetime
He
contract.
did. He just signed one like maybe 3 years ago. Like they signed, I think theirs around the same time.
Hey, listen, Coach K had a lifetime. Coach
K.
Williams had a lifetime. Boeheim, damn, about spent his whole life in them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when you,
It's a great question.
I don't know. They still got to pay you that. So
It's a great question.
yeah,
Yeah. When does that contract stop?
when you die. So like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, they ain't lying.
when you die for real.
They ain't lying.
As I'm saying, like Coach Cal, I wondered like, did they buy him out?
Yeah, they bought him out and then he just went somewhere else.
Well, I wonder what that number had to be.
Had to be something stupid.
Had to be something
It
crazy.
had to be something stupid.
Hey,
Where
but-
they didn't Arkansas didn't even have to pay him. It was so stupid.
Yeah,
But then he getting paid to Arkansas.
Dang.
that's what I'm saying. Like he getting
Blank
$7 million,
check
$7
and,
million,
We gotta go coach, bro.
Man, I'm telling
$7
you.
million a
What you
year
waiting on? Let's go ahead and get to it.
of just passive income when you getting that residually.
Hey, Shaman just got the head coach job at what's the name? Interim.
Really?
Yes. They fired their coach.
Any
He the interim head coach.
Man, okay.
That's tough.
any
Hey, Shaman, big
last
bro.
remarks on UNC before we do out to the Baja?
Nah, I don't know if we got. I gotta go.
Oh, type.
Yeah, we ain't no time.
Yeah.
We already
But-
to the Baja
Yeah,
was everything
to
we
the
talked
Baja.
about
Hey,
today.
listen, we already got to the.
Because my to the Baja was Detroit
So-
anyway. We already spoke on Detroit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Nah, but I like the moves from Carolina. Keep moving, keep going, one game at a time, and let's make this tournament make some noise.
Yeah.
That's all we can do. But that's another show from To the Baja. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We only gonna get bigger and better. Y'all keep telling your friends, your mamas, your wives, your aunties, your uncles, everybody to
Cousins.
tune in to the Baja. Cousins, everybody, long distance cousins.
Oh gosh.
You know,
Long distance.
let's
cousins.
go, man. Let's get this thing popping. So we're gonna be here every Monday and Thursday. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate the love. We out of here.
Peace.
Peace.